Today, I'm going to use artificial intelligence to make builds in Yeeps. So if you don't know what artificial intelligence is, it's basically this really smart computer that you can interact with. And it can do literally anything. So today we're going to put artificial intelligence to the test to see if it can actually help us build something in Yeeps. So building in Yeeps isn't actually that complicated, but whenever you ask AI to make a video, it doesn't turn out that good. Anyway, let the challenge begin. I'm going to ask all three of them if they can help us build a water slide. So let's start off with ChatGPT. So ChatGPT actually gave me some decent steps on how to build a water slide, so we're going to get to building. I mean, it looks alright, I guess. Okay, I'm going to test this in 3, 2, 1. So my opinion on this water slide, I think I would give this a 6 out of 10. It's pretty basic. I don't know what I was actually expecting from ChatGPT, because I have seen it make some pretty horrific stuff. Okay, the walls look a little bit cooler now. But anyway, now let's move on to Gemini. After asking Gemini how to build a water slide, it was looking pretty cool. Okay, let's build Gemini's water slide. Okay, the Gemini water slide is now complete. Gemini didn't tell me to add any handlebars, so I guess I just won't add them. Okay, now let's test the water slide. Whee! Oh my god. Yo. Ow. Water slide is pretty crazy. What the heck? And I think this one is better than ChatGPT's. Celebration! Okay, now we're gonna move on to Grok. It seems like these have been getting progressively better, but we'll see if Grok can do even better. Okay, I just asked Grok and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna build. But unlike Gemini, Grok actually told me to add handlebars, just like ChatGPT. Okay, let's try it in 3, 2, 1. Whee! This is actually really slow. Okay, so I noticed that all of these free AIs had different ideas. This one was really tall and had a curve. This one was tiny. And this one was insanely long. So that proves that all AI is not the same. Like, bro, what was ChatGPT thinking on this? Anyway, I rate the Grok one a 7.5 out of 10. Because it is really slow, it looks cool, it looks like it's going to be really fun, but it's just insanely slow. But that means who wins the water slide test? Well, personally, I think Gemini won. I mean, this is like the biggest one, it's tall, it's fun, this one is slow, and this one is tiny. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. Now let's do the next test. Okay, so our next test is the good suggestions test. This will basically prove which one is better at giving you a suggestion on what to build. Okay, so we're going to start the good suggestions test with ChatGPT, like we did with last round. So I'm going to really quickly go onto my laptop and ask ChatGPT what I should build in Yeeps. So basically, here's what ChatGPT said. But if you don't want to read that, basically what ChatGPT is saying is I should make a Yeeps statue that looks like a Yeep. That's pretty easy, and I'm going to use this for reference, but first I have to get my clothes off. Okay, now I have this as my reference, and we're going to get to building. Okay, that's it for ChatGPT's build. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It looks kind of identical, I guess. Personally, I think this build is really cool, and I'm super proud of it, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. This is ChatGPT's best build so far. Okay, now let's move on to Gemini. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm also going to tell Gemini that it can't tell me to make a Yeep statue because I already made it. Okay, I'm going to ask Gemini. Okay, so I just asked Gemini and it told me to make a pillow block statue since this game is revolved around pillows. So it basically just wants me to make this, but with the same thing that the Yeep statue has on the bottom. That's going to be pretty easy, and then I'll just paint it grey. Okay, let's get to building. Okay, this is the Yeeps pillow statue. It looks pretty good, but I'm going to rate it a 6.5 out of 10 because I thought the Yeeps statue was a little bit more creative. I mean, I did probably exclude what Gemini was going to choose, but I still think this looks pretty good. Anyway, now it's on to Grok. I told Grok I can't make a Yeep or pillow statue, and Grok actually told me to make a pet statue, which I think is a really cool idea. This is probably the most creative one. Let's get to building. Okay, the pet statue is done. I like this one more than the pillow block. And I mean, it kind of looks like my dog. Okay, this pet build is pretty cool, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. But that means, who wins the statue building contest? Well, I think ChatGPT won. Now, like I said before, I know that Gemini and Grok would probably choose this, but still, ChatGPT was first, and it turned out really good. Okay, now we're going to move on to our last round. Our last round is which is going to help us build their logo in Yeeps. And also, Grok is disqualified since it hasn't got any points yet. So it's up to ChatGPT and Gemini. Okay, I just asked ChatGPT how to build its logo, and it looks pretty good. This is going to be pretty easy. I hope you enjoy. Let's get to building. So basically, I just scaled it up because it was way too hard to make these small, like, curve thingies. Okay, so I just finished building it, and it looks insane. Like, I did not expect it to turn out this good. Based off what ChatGPT told me to make, I'm really happy with this. Okay, I'm gonna rate this build an 8 out of 10, because I think this looks amazing. I'm just super happy with how this turned out, but now we have to build the Gemini logo. Okay, I'm gonna rate this a 7.5 out of 10. But that means the winner of this round is ChatGPT! Let's give it up for ChatGPT. Wait, what? You think the Gemini one is better? The only reason why I chose ChatGPT is because I think this one has a lot more detail and it's just cooler. But tell me what you think in the comments. So that means the winner of this video is ChatGPT, which is pretty insane since it started off with the worst thing you've ever seen. That's pretty crazy. But we're gonna end the video there. Special thanks to all my fans. Love you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're so close to 2K. Also, I just got my Yeeps plushies, so expect a video on unboxing these guys in a couple weeks. Thank you. It's been your boy Static Keeper. I love you. Good night.